Hello friends, today we are going to talk about how to use Monod's equation in case of continuous stirred tank bioreactor. So whenever we say continuous cell culture or continuous stirred tank bioreactor, always imagine that the structure, the bioprocess is in the steady state, okay? So this represents a continuous stirred tank bioreactor. So there are impellers and agitators which are rotating or which are mixing the medium present inside so that it is entirely homogeneous. Okay, homogeneous means that the substrate concentration present here and the substrate concentration present there are equal. The biomass concentration present at different places inside the bioreactor is equal, is the same. Okay, so now because this stirring is happening because of agitators and impellers, it is known as continuous stirred tank bioreactor. Okay, now if you see, this is the flow of the nutrients which are getting in. So F represents the flow rate at which the volume of nutrients is getting in, and this F represents the flow rate with which the biomass, the toxins and the metabolites are getting out of the bioreactor. Okay, and both of these flow rates are equal so that we can maintain a constant volume. Okay, so if this flow rate is higher and this is lower, there is going to be accumulation, but we don't want that. Therefore both of the flow rates, the inflow rate and the outflow rate, are equal. The only difference is the inflow contains the substrate and the outflow contains the biomass, the toxic substances, the metabolites. Okay, whatever is present in this homogeneous mixture, it is going to contain that. Okay, so F represents the flow rate, F represents the flow rate. Now S bar represents the steady state substrate concentration. Okay, we know that under steady state the substrate concentration inside the bioreactor remains constant. Okay, which means that the amount of substrate being added is equal to the amount of substrate being consumed. Therefore the substrate present inside the bioreactor remains constant, and that is the steady state substrate concentration. So this is the steady state substrate concentration. X bar represents the steady state biomass concentration. Okay, again the biomass also remains constant at a steady state, so X bar represents the steady state biomass concentration. Now keeping into mind the steady state and the reaction conditions, what we do, we are going to do the mass balance for the biomass. Okay, we are going to do the mass balance for biomass, so which states that the mass flowing in minus the mass going out plus the growth rate of the mass is equal to the accumulation. Okay, so the rate at which the mass is flowing in minus the rate at which the mass is flowing out plus the rate at which the mass is getting produced inside the bioreactor is equal to the accumulation. Now we know that the mass flowing in is 0, the biomass which is flowing inside is 0. Okay, the feed only contains nutrients, so this is going to be 0 minus the biomass which is moving out. The rate at which the biomass moving out is equals to the flow rate F multiplied by the X bar. X bar is the steady state biomass concentration. This mixture is homogeneous, contains the steady state biomass concentration. So this F carries X bar concentration of biomass. Okay, so therefore I have written Fx bar plus, now what is the growth rate? The growth rate is equals to the specific growth rate multiplied by the biomass concentration. So this is going to be the growth rate, but this is growth rate per unit volume, so we multiply it by capital V, that is the entire volume of the bioreactor, so that we can find out the rate at which biomass is growing inside the bioreactor, not in unit volume, inside the entire bioreactor. So we multiply it by V. Under steady state conditions, again there is no accumulation, and therefore accumulation is also 0 here. And now we transpose these terms and we are going to get minus Fx bar is equals to minus mu x bar into V. We cancel out these terms, x bar, and we get mu is equals to F by V. And this F by V represents another term which is dilution rate. Okay, so this represents the dilution rate. So F by V, that is the flow rate per unit volume. The flow rate per unit volume represents a term dilution rate, and this is a very important term taking into consideration the GATE biotechnology exam, because there are many questions related to chemostat and many of them related to the dilution rate. And now we know this is the Monod's equation, which states that mu is equals to mu max into steady state concentration of substrate divided by Ks plus steady state concentration of substrate. Now place the mu here by D, so we get a formula for dilution rate. Okay, so if there is a question asking for the dilution rate, you can put up this formula. And now if we rearrange the terms present here, we can get another formula, that is S bar, that is for the substrate, and it is equals to KsD divided by mu max plus D. So it is not derived from anywhere, it is just the rearrangement of the terms which are present in this second equation. So if we rearrange the terms and find the value of S bar gets out to be this. Okay, so now we have now formula for dilution rate. We can find the dilution rate, and the dilution rate is equals to F by V. We can find the flow rate if the volume is given. So now we have all these formulas to work with, and now I am going to give you a few questions in the description of this video. So please do solve those questions. If you don't understand the question, please mention in the comments. I am going to get back to you very soon. Okay, so if you have any questions, queries or suggestions, please do mention them in comments, because I am waiting for your suggestions and the comments. Thank you.